Hello, and welcome to Ubuntu and Open Source. I decided to make an introduction video. I've started using Ubuntu Linux around 2008 with the 8.04 release. Friends, I'm only an end user. I have no computer programming knowledge to speak of. It has only been after many years of playing and self-teaching I learned to get some basic uses down. I have tried a few Linux derivatives like Fedora Core, OpenSUSE, Mandriva, and others. I found I like Ubuntu derivatives, and now I'd like to share my experiences with you for educational purposes. I will share how to install programs and the different ways a program can be installed, how to get some Windows programs installed. I will also show you some programs I like to have installed and use. The reasons I like Linux is because it's free, robust, and secure. The Ubuntu Linux I am using is free to download from lubuntu.net. Here's a 32-bit download link and a torrent, and a 64-bit link download in its torrent. Ubuntu Linux has low hardware specifications. Here it talks about having 512 megabytes of RAM, and up here 1 gigabyte of RAM. And for CPUs, to have a Pentium M or an AMD K8. I have my own personal recommendations when it comes to hardware. One that is 1 gig of RAM. The type of RAM to be DDR2 of at least 800 megahertz. And for a CPU, no less than 1 gigahertz. My personal recommendations is for an everyday desktop use. These are my personal recommendations in an everyday desktop use. A Pentium 4 or a Pentium M, some of them can run as low as 900 megahertz. And the front side bus speed of some of the mobile processors can be as low as 266 megahertz or 400 megahertz, meaning your RAM speed cannot achieve that 800 megahertz. So these are my personal recommendations for an everyday desktop use. This application comes built in with Ubuntu. This application here you can find in the System Tools, and it's called System Profile and Benchmark. You can see here my processor type and the free RAM and available RAM. And for the operating system, it is Ubuntu type, but it's a Lubuntu LXDE desktop environment. So you see, these are my personal recommendations for an everyday desktop use. It's secure. Linux is secure in that all applications need a password to be installed, and they need to be compatible with Linux, meaning that malware, trojans, and viruses are next to impossible to get installed without you knowing, because you have to enter a password. And to me, with all the different types of Linux desktops that are available, is the future. Thank you.